What's up, credit repair business owners? I wanted to make this quick video because I haven't been able to communicate with you that much. I haven't been sending out uh, too many emails, but I'm going to start ramping that up after the first of the year. Um, First, for people who had gave my wife well wishes, I would like to say thank you. She's had her full double lung transplant, and she will be. She's been in the hospital now, going on the second week, and I think after the third week they'll release her, and then we have to. I can only be the one to go around her and my daughter's family, but we have to all get tested, and then I'll be, won't be going into the office for probably 3 months where I won't make any contact and go to my office. But that's like the biggest gift for us for Christmas. Um, so I want to talk about these things here. Number one, talk about why I had to pause my lead service where sold leads. And then it's been a weird year for credit repair. But it's been a big year. This is one of my biggest years, which is crazy. And I think next year is going to be even bigger. And also, I'm going to tell you that I learned my lesson. I'm going to tell you I learned my lesson, and now I know for a fact that my company will grow even more next year, but I don't know how big. I'm going to leave that up to what happens in the end. But I've learned my lesson, and I'm going to tell you so you can hopefully learn your lesson from my experience of spending money on what you should do to build your business, like the first piece of the puzzle. Okay, so let's get into it real quick. The reason why I had to pause the lead service for selling leads is because someone out of the group of people, maybe you're the one that's watching this video, was actually hurting people. And they actually used my company name like they were the credit repair shop selling that service. And then people started coming to me and they were like, you stole our identity, you did this and that. And I was like, what do you mean? And then I immediately looked into our customer files and our payment files, and none of these individuals, not one of them, was a customer of the credit repair shop. And so a major investigation is underway. So if you're that individual that's watching this video, they are on your trail. I'm not going to say who they are, but that they are not people that you would want on your trail. So what I'm going to be doing moving forward is I'm only going to be designing campaigns because if we design a campaign, they're going to know exactly what company they're going to be dealing with. So it won't just be a loose campaign where we're just generating leads. As a matter of fact, I don't even think that with the way that the laws are changing in certain states, you can't even generate leads uh, that way anymore. It's going to have to be pointed towards who's going to actually call. So, uh, and I'll talk about that in a minute. Weird thing for the year with credit repair, because of COVID, the response time frame from the bureaus has been just erroneous. For lack of a better word, they are just not responding the right way. So we came up with a strategy. I had spoke about it a few months ago in a video where you're going to have to push on furniture disputes. This will make your customers have to confront if they're going to have to potentially go into a settlement phase. But ultimately, for some customers, the only way they're going to end up repairing their credit fully is to go through that phase. And When we instituted that, it's been paying big, huge dividends. If you do it the right way, you can get a lot of debt uh, wiped away completely, not just on the credit reports. I'm talking about with the original creditor or the debt collector stating that they're not going to pursue that individual for that debt, and then that information is forwarded either by them or by you as the credit repair company to get it removed off their credit report for good. Um, so you got to institute that. And this year has been huge. We doubled our business. Believe it or not, being in a pandemic, we actually doubled our business. And for me as the owner, I actually quadrupled my profits. Like the money that went into my pocket after expenses was 4 times bigger than what it was last year for me. 4 times bigger. Um, and I think next year is going to be even bigger when you look at what people are going to be facing with what they fell behind with in their credit getting messed up due to the pandemic, and where they're just not going to be able to move forward unless they get that taken care of, that the credit repair issues that they have needing to get taken care of, and the debt settlement portion needing to get taken care of. So you need to think about with your business how you're going to have a strategy to pursue getting settlements for your clients. Because if you don't, you're going to be a company that's going to get a lot of complaints from people because you're not going to be able to take them from A to Z. So you need to have that strategy in there. If you're just trying to run your credit repair company just strictly focusing on what's on the credit reports, you are you're going to be in you're not going to be as successful as you can be, and you're going to have a lot of customers that are not happy. Not that you can't have a happy customer, because you're not going to be able to satisfy everybody, and not everyone is going to follow through with the settlement phase of your services. But at least if you're upfront with them and you tell them, hey, if it gets to that point, you're gonna have to take care of that. Um, at least they can't complain, and you'll be able to have a rebut for their complaint. Um, Also, talking about reviews, be very careful about people posting reviews. We've had some reviews posted about us, and in those groups, those individuals were not customers. So I'm thinking that those were potentially other credit repair companies that are just wanting to throw on a review. What I've done is I've actually had my attorney contact Google and these other review sites, and we're doing a subpoena for the information because we have proof that the individual that put that those individuals. There's been some groups, not huge, but there's been like 4 or 5 people that have posted information, and they are not even customers of our company. And so we're actually going after and submitting subpoenas to the review sites to get the information from those individuals, and then we will file a lawsuit against those individuals and against the review site. So that's our next step that we're doing on that. And as a matter of fact, when I posted that these people were not individuals of our company, and that we just needed to get their information so we can mail them something from our attorney, all of a sudden, all of the individuals, not just a few of them, 100% of them have gotten quiet. So we have suspicions that these are actually people that are in the credit repair business, and maybe their business isn't doing well and they just wanted to, put a bad review about us. Now, let me get into the lesson learned. This is huge. Pay attention to me. The lesson learned for the year for me, uh, and forgive me the way that my shirt. I don't know. I just hate not having my shirt the right way. Like it, I'll constantly look at it. It bothers me. The lesson that I learned, the lesson that I learned, and you need to learn this lesson too, is that lead generation is king. lead generation is king. I've tried some different things, different ways to increase my conversion rate, um, different strategies. But the one strategy that just has held firm since 2008 when I learned how to do it, and it's working for all of my businesses, not just the credit repair shop. My home care company, we lead generate. We generate leads. My team for the home care, the staff, they follow up with people, and they actually, believe it or not, they actually in a way are selling people to come to work for our company. So still, even though we're paying that individual to work for our company, I've learned that with that company, and that this is in the home care field, that you still have to sell individuals. And so with that staff, we generate leads, and that staff calls people back, and they sell them on wanting to work with our company. And that company is growing. I think probably by next week we will be at. I just looked at the payroll sheet. I think we'll be close to getting it at 30. We lost a few people where we had to get rid of some people. We would have been at 40, but I think we're going to be somewhere around 30 to 32 people by the end of this month for that company. And then with my other company, my publishing company, we do lead generation for towing and junk car buying and for people who want to advertise and market their business. And everything starts with the leads. I was just looking at today, people, they watch our ads online and they opt in on a form. And some of these, like I'm looking at one here, this person opted in at 7:20 this morning for one of our opportunities for he's a junk car buyer in Ohio. There's another individual at 6:13 p.m. And we get probably with that campaign, I get about 10 leads a day. And yesterday, one of my sales reps closed a deal that's $2,500 per week. $2,500 per week. That was an excellent commission for Lisa, excellent revenue for my publishing company. I have one client that I did the lead generation. It cost me on average about $5 per lead when I do this lead generation. And this customer is paying me $5,000 a week and he wants to spend more. He's making from the ads that we're running for him for buying junk cars upwards of 25 to 30,000 a week. So he happily pays me $5,000 or more per week. And but what the lesson, not to get off the subject on, I just want to talk about the results on those, is that lead generation is key. Right now, I'm spending $10,000 a month on lead generation for the credit repair shop. Starting the first of the year, I'm going to boost that up. First month, I'm going to go 15,000 because I want to see if the sales staff can handle that. And I've also made some contingencies to where I've been trying to buy a bigger building, but I'm just going to rent out space. Like I've just made it up in my mind. I'm going to rent out space because I'm just leaving so much on the table. Because lead generation, you have so many different doors that are open when you just generate leads. I talked about the different services that I offer with when I have my lead generation. You've seen the different services that I offer to you, and you're on my list from generating leads, websites, business cards, postcards designs, uh, consulting, sales pages, scripts. Look at all of those, but it all starts with the lead. if you have the lead. And then now, if you're generating leads for your credit repair business, you can sell them to debt settlement companies. You can sell your leads different products and services that you have. You can sell your leads different ebooks that you have. I have that one a trade line ebook that I wrote, not copied from someone. I actually wrote it. I sell that for $10. And do you know that I sell those every day? Every day that I send out that email, people buy that little $10 ebook. It's just like a little cash flow generator that helps pay for leads. Like, really, the way that I look at my business, all of them, is that you generate leads and then you monitor what you make from your sales, and then you just dump more money in the leads until you get to where you want to be. Uh, like with my home care company, uh, as of today, and I just started that business. Uh, it's a little over a year and a half old. It's about to be a year and a half old, and my income for myself and my family is over $4,500 per week. That's in my pocket, $4,500 per week. And the only thing that I do for that business is just the advertising. You know that I'm always in advertising. I advertise the business and I just sign off on the payroll. That's it. I don't do anything else or pay the rent and the phone bill. I do handle that. So, but everything starts with leads. And if you could just get into that mindset, that's what I'm doing now. Is like I learned my lesson. I'm going to be just 1,000% on generating more leads. Right now, for the credit repair shop, I have over 85,000 people on that list. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to focus on generating more leads, uh, keep the team doing what they're doing, and then figure out more ways to utilize that list, that email database list, because the money is in the list. So I want to invite anyone, even if you're not in the credit repair industry, if you need help with marketing your business, please contact me. Go to my website, bluebookmke.com, fill out the form. We will contact you and help you out. If you're a credit repair business owner, take that on there. I speak with all of the credit repair business owners. If you own a different type of business, one of my 4 sales reps from my staff with Blue Book MKE will be in touch with you. But we all talk with each other, so don't think that you're not going to get special attention uh, from all of us. You will, but you'll just have a designated rep. All right, this is Stephen A. Williams, president and founder of the creditrepairshop.com and Blue Book MKE. Thank you.